Alright, fans, take a look at that thickness. Look at that, about an arm's length width. I hope you all know what this is.
If you've watched the last episode.
Full Harry Potter box set, all hardback, because this is a very special day here. Today is the Harry Potter episode of Media Jolt. Let's get started. Alright, so as I said, Jolt, we're going to dissect each book for a short period of time. It'll be a really awesome episode to go over. We're going to keep it normal length. So as you see, 7 Harry Potter books. So one for a little bit, then and everything. And if you haven't read these books, don't think just because we say this one's crappy that it's bad.
They're all
None
good.
of these books are bad. These are all good books. You can't read one without reading the series. So if you're interested, read them all, okay? Alright, starting with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Boy, I was so too little when this came out, but I can only imagine, like, the magic just kind of started.
In Britain, this is called the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So if you're in Britain, that's how you can.
Alright, so, this book is how Harry finds out he's a wizard. We're not going to we might give away a spoiler, maybe on the last one, but I don't think this one, it's 250, 300 pages. Fun read, great read, but J.K. Rowling really progresses. That's J.K. Rowling, the author. She really, you can tell her writing is kind of like immature in this one. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
I want to do the
second book. All right, go for it.
Okay, this one I liked it a lot because it involves you go into you learn a lot more about each character, and there's a lot more about like mythical beasts involved. So there's I like this one. I like this one.
There's a big step up in maturity from the first to second.
And the thickness of each one goes up. Except this is the biggest.
She really took a step. A big step from writing it from the first to second. And it gets more dark as it goes along. This one is darker than the first. Is Hogwarts, and this one gets a little more solemn. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. So this is the only book in the series that in no way, shape, or form contains the man Voldemort. I think some people it's not liked as much just because Voldemort is not in it at all. And
still very good book.
Voldemort would keep this series running. Without Voldemort, Harry Potter wouldn't be famous. Without Harry Potter being famous, there'd be no books to write about him. So without Voldemort, the book has to take a step down in how much people will like it. Still a great book. And this one, Harry, there's the...
starts getting a lot
Let's put up a spoiler alert on the bottom for the third one right now. So mute it if you haven't read these books. But this is where you meet Sirius Black, who starts off as a killer and ends up being good. He really didn't kill anybody. It was all Peter Pettigrew. And Sirius Black ends up being his godfather, and he really loves Sirius Black.
He starts maturing a lot more in this one.
Yeah, and I like the werewolf. The movie of this one was good. The book, just no Voldemort. That's it. I mean,
okay.
It takes away
moving on.
Voldemort.
I will do this one, the biggest of them all.
No, it's not. Order of Phoenix Source.
Oh, okay. Well, this is like a huge step from the third one. It's like a big wizarding tournament where people can die. It's so dangerous, and it's like the Triwizard Tournament, and it's a lot of people like this one because it has Voldemort in it. Spoiler alert, yeah, but this is the first taste of death in all of them. The first real taste of death in the whole thing. So that's a big step right there.
Voldemort, yeah. Spoiler alert, still on there. Voldemort takes human shape for the first time. Order of the Phoenix. This has the most pages in all of the Harry Potter series. I believe it's 860 pages, roughly. And Harry is going through some angst in this one. He's going through teenage problems, and
another maturity step.
He's battling with Voldemort being in his part of him, kind of being connected to Voldemort. Leads up, and you're going, okay, the end will be exciting, and then you get to the end, and it's kind of
But it's a good book. All of them are good.
Yeah, and then this is the first Dumbledore versus Voldemort battle, which is epic. That's awesome. All right.
Probably the best part.
Sixth one. Go for it.
This sixth book is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
Movie just came out recently.
Yes, movie came out recently, and it's like he gets an old textbook, and it has writings from the Half-Blood Prince, the person calls themselves, and it has like a bunch of tricks on doing potions. It's a potions book on doing them like really good. It has a bunch of tricks that gets Harry like a lot of praise because he's just following these tricks. It like crosses out things and like puts better things. And a lot of the book is finding out who the Half-Blood Prince is.
We're introduced to Boris Slughorn, the new potions teacher, takes over for Snape. And pretty good book. All well written. This one doesn't really have Voldemort either. Just little bits from Voldemort's past. The big mama of them all, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. This is just a great book. And the series ends. A lot of people speculate. This is a spoiler the whole way through. I'm going to just say spoiler. So we all know Voldemort dies, Harry's all happy, and the epilogue is happy diddly do. But this is Harry looking for Voldemort's Horcruxes, pieces of Voldemort's soul, and there's 7 of them. And there's 7 of them there's 8. He made 7, and so the 8 of them are Voldemort, Harry has a Horcrux in him, Nagini, Slytherin's locket, Hufflepuff's cup, Ravenclaw's diadem, the ring, and the diary.
He made one accident. He made Harry accidentally.
Harry was made accidentally.
He was the
planned on
8th
having
one,
7, but Harry was the 8th Horcrux.
Okay.
And so.
Wait, one bad thing about this one is there's no Hogwarts, and that's a lot of fun because it's like school and it's like there's no Hogwarts. He doesn't go there the whole book, which is kind of sad. But you got
except for the Battle of Hogwarts at the end. So Voldemort dies, and Harry marries Ginny in the epilogue. Harry marries Ginny, and Ron marries Hermione, and it's all happy. And so, but another thing that got me about this book is I loved the epilogue the first time I read it. Then I went back and reread it, and I read something in some article that J.K. Rowling had initially written the epilogue, like, right after the Sorcerer's Stone. She knew what she was going to do, and she went and typed out the epilogue. And it's still when she was not mature in her writing. And so the epilogue, if you go back, just read the epilogue, and it's just like, your writing's not so good. Your writing's not as strong as the 7th. But I think that concludes our going over the books. Great series. My favorite series of all time, obviously.
Now we're going to go over them all in order.
Alright, now we're going to arrange them, and we'll show you guys our favorite from first to second. Alright, let's go through them in our least favorite to favorite. So we're going to 7. Alright, there's 7, our least favorite book. Number 7 on the bottom. Number 7, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is the 3rd book. We really just don't like this book because there's no Voldemort. Least favorite.
Still good. Oh,
they're all good.
Yeah.
Don't take anything like this. 6. Number 6 on the bottom. Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. Not very much Voldemort equals not very good. 5th favorite is the Deathly Hallows. 4th favorite, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Book 2. 3rd favorite, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. No. Drum roll. So we were between the 1st and the 7th. 2nd favorite, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
You gotta like that one. Even though the writing's not as good, it's just you learn about everything and you get all excited.
And of course, how could this not be your favorite? Deathly Hallows. Just answer me that. I want to hear. Comment on this if you did not like this book. There will be no comments on this video. The reigning champ. There you have them. All 7 Harry Potter books. Reviewed for you. We gave you our opinion and we ranked them for you. I'll put it on the side, links to all the books, and we'll put them in order from our favorite to least favorite. So check that out, link on the side. That's all the links we'll have today. So yeah, it's been our Harry Potter episode. It's been a good episode. Oh yeah, and I'm sorry, our last episode came out kind of late. It's just, we gotta edit them and get them up. So I'm sorry about that, but sorry, we're not perfect. So try to get them out once a week, but sometimes we'll have a week delay or something like that. Just keep checking back at me, Jolt. We really like this. Subscribe, comment, rate our videos 5 stars. 5 stars for Harry Potter. If you're a Harry Potter fan, give us a 5-star rating on here. So thank you very much. That concludes our episode. Check back here for episode 5.